The Community Virtual Library presents Digital Citizenship Exhibit in the Virtual World of Second Life. From March through August of 2017, exhibitors shared a wide variety of perspectives on digital citizenship, which is essential to all age groups from young children through the elderly. Why digital citizenship? Look around you, staring at devices, whether in a public place or at the dinner table. We all live in virtual worlds, whether or not we have an avatar. Today, we all live in a global digital participatory culture.
And it's one of the things that we don't really think about, that we're out there creating text and photos and all kinds of things, and in turn the companies that we're uploading to are basically selling that content to other users and to advertisers. So therefore, one of the things they always require you to do is to sign a terms and conditions contract. And terms of service is sometimes what it's called. The top piece is called black box terms of service, and it's kind of my just playing around with building something that kind of has a concept in it that I was trying to think about, like, well, what is a term of service agreement? What is that? Because in the physical term of actually trying to create one in a 3D object, I was thinking, well, what is this thing? And I think what that was reflecting for me is that when we go to a website and have to agree to something, we really, 99.9% of us don't know what we're really agreeing to. And just the legalese that is in it makes it really hard I'd say mostly impossible to really know what you're actually giving away. And then the bottom piece is called Mountains of Media, and it was my way of playing around with the idea that we're in a time and space of history technologically where we're basically under siege from so much information.
So we think it's very important for people as they get older to either develop or expand their digital literacy, because it's very good for the brain. For one thing, it's very effortful learning. You have to constantly learn new things, which is also very important for the brain. And we find that Second Life has so many activities here which are extremely beneficial to people if they understand how to benefit from them, and that's what we're trying to teach them on our Inspiration Island.
Information that has been offered in real life is print or video, and studies are showing that there's little retention with this. I got a partially grant-funded IRB-approved study to see whether or not health literacy could be offered in a game setting. So we wanted to see whether or not if these quiz games in virtual reality could increase health literacy and influence real-life healthcare decision-making.
There's so many logistical struggles as far as getting access to technology in prison. I put a VR headset in here because one of the things that is really difficult is there's so much red tape when it comes to even just getting a hole in the wall drilled to get access to an electronic device for a prisoner. So there's a challenge behind it, because giving them access to the internet is not okay. So they're only allowed to work within environments that don't have access outward to the internet. But I found it really inspiring, and one of the things that I think is really important is giving prisoners access to a creative outlet.
New computer applications arrive on the scene daily with virtual experiences we could only imagine until now. We each are responsible daily for the incoming and outgoing information we encounter. We leave digital footprints behind us. At what age do young people begin to create digital footprints? Parents often answer that question with around age 8 or 9. But sometimes a digital citizen's photo is uploaded before birth on a sonogram on social media. Yes, we are all now both physical world citizens and digital citizens, whether you are age 5 or 95. Be a good digital citizen.